Hey guys, well let's have a look at this simple strategy that can save you hundreds of dollars every single month if you put it into action. And this has been the one perhaps I've been using the longest, and it is a very, very simple but powerful strategy. So please don't look at it and go, oh, that seems too simple. It might seem simple, but I promise you it works. One of the biggest places that we waste money today is on food. So the coffees, the lunches, the rushing home and buying from the grocery store whatever we need for tonight, the dining out, the takeaway. We waste so much money because we're just disorganized, or we're just on automatic pilot where every day now we pick up a coffee on the way to work, we buy our lunch, and what we don't realize is that we're just throwing money down the drain every single day, and it adds up to be huge amounts of money. Whenever I sit with new clients, I get them to record what they're spending every day for 30 days. And without exception, they all come back to me and go, my gosh, Phil, I had no idea we were spending so much money on the coffees and bought lunches. It literally adds up to hundreds of dollars every single month. And so what we do then is we work out, well, what is a reasonable figure to be spending on these things? It's not realistic to cut it out altogether, but if we put some really good habits around how we do our grocery shopping, if we put some routines around when we do and don't get bought lunches or bought coffees, we can literally reduce down what we're allowing for what I call our everyday expenses to a much smaller amount and not really miss it. This is a theme that keeps coming back with my clients, is that we can pull back that amount, spend a whole lot less, and I'm talking hundreds less every month, and really not feel like we're missing out. And so what we want to do is we have all of our income. Now, just so that you know, in Module 4, if you haven't got there yet, we talk to the kids about the ideal bank account structure, so certainly have a look at that. This is just a small portion of that. All your income should come into one account. That includes couples. All income should come into one account. Harnessing it, bringing it through that sort of gate into one account really means you're going to use it far more efficiently. It comes in these little green things here you'll recognize as jars. So I learnt to budget using physical glass jars. So these are just expense categories. We put money aside for all our future expenses. That money accumulates in this central account until those bills and expenses turn up. But the one category that we isolate, that we pull out from that, is our everyday spending. So on the first of each month, we take our everyday spending allowance and we put it into our everyday account, and we're saying to ourselves, that is my everyday allowance that I've got to spend on groceries, petrol, parking, entertainment, bought coffees, bought lunches, and so on. That is my everyday allowance. That's all I've got, and I need to make it last. If I run out, bad luck, it's baked beans and mashed potatoes for the rest of the month. Now, of course, this has to be a realistic figure to start with, but if you can do this, I guarantee that you will save yourself a bucket load of money month in and month out, just simply because you now have a physical boundary around that spending. So another really good tip to save you hundreds of dollars every month, and I guarantee again, it will at least pay back the value of this course if you put this into place.